What's up, YouTube family? Hang loose, dude. Just messing around, guys. Well, what's this video going to be about? Kind of straight and simple. I purchased this Cabela's Trail Tamer box about 6 months ago. Have a video of installing it. Going to do a review on that, and I'm also going to tell you what I carry in it. So let's get started, I guess, on it. Open her up. You know, might be better if I just flip you guys around for that. So yeah, so comes with latches here. Now this is like a mixture of a review on it. So this Trail Tamer box on it, this latch, I've had one break, so this is a different one on it. And meaning I had it break is these little side pins on it, they come loose. So I saw or read that if they're coming loose, they pull out. Either check them or pull them out and put super glue in there, and then you won't have a problem. But other than that, I think they're good latches. There's the same kind of latches that come on Polaris for their front compartments. So anyways, you open those up on it, no big deal. Pop this open so you guys can see kind of full. You're probably thinking, oh man, it's way too full. No, I mean, look at this. I mean, I put jackets in here. I put my food bag in here. There's still plenty of room. There's even cavities that go back into there. That's empty right there. I mean, watch. You guys can look, sticking my arm all the way up to my elbow in there. So you guys can, there's still a bunch of room still to put stuff, but let's pull out what I have in there. So I have this bag in there. Let's get it off to the side. You know, we can even, real quick, let's be professional about this, eh? Let's get this handy table that's just sitting here doing nothing. Oh, operator malfunction. There we go. So after all that noise, we got a table there. So let's get this bag out here on the table. Let's get this bag. This one's heavy. This one actually weighs, I bet you guys, about 25 pounds. Let's get that one out on the table. So you guys know, what's this board? This just kind of keeps that. These are just cushions to make it not rattle as bad. Got some bungees just laying in there. I got my mirrors that just twist on, because in Arizona, some places rides, they just twist on here. Some roads I ride on, I have to be street legal. So that's where those mirrors come in. I'm just gonna toss those back into there. So these are just extra bungees. You know, I could put those in the bungee bag like they're supposed to be. So these are just pads for keeping it from rattle. Keep a thing of baby wipes in here, just when you're out riding. It's nice, you know, if not anything, even just for toilet paper, but you have to stop and, you know, do your business. And these are just regular wipes that you can wash your hands with. So that's pretty much it. Now, this Trail Tamer, before we go through everything that I have in there in these two bags, you know, this box right here, so it does keep the water out. It is, you know, I think in one of my videos I misword it, and people misunderstand it. When you're bolting it down, it has right here, they even put rubber washers underneath this in the hole, so no water gets into this box. You know, the top, you know, it's pretty watertight. I can't say it's completely dirt, like no dust gets in it. I'm sure some dust leaks into it. But yeah, I've had this thing out in the rain. I even left my quad just in the truck, and it's rained outside, and no water never has gotten into this box on it. So now with that being said, these lids right here, they come with where they just have like a little button right here, and they literally just pop in to this plastic right here and on either side. And if you're riding really crazy, which, you know, usually a person with a big box like this, you're not going to be riding super crazy. But if you saw this video at the beginning, I was even doing a donut. And, you know, if you're hitting bumps real hard, this lid could pop off right here. That's like one of the flaws I have to say about it. It could pop off. It could. Doesn't mean it will. You know, I have a friend where he lost the lid. He broke both these latches, you know, and he's never, you can buy these latches and replace them, no big deal. But he never did anything with the lid, you know. And then I have another nephew that's never done nothing with it. His is still all original and he has no problem. So now I did have my lid start popping off. So what I did, I went and got these long bolts with nuts. And this is just a locking nylon nut. And I just drilled straight, let me get up here. I just drilled straight through it all the way to the outer side. So now I put that, hope this is coming out right with the light. I put that a bolt right through it, all the way through to here. And then when this being a locking nut, see how you can spin it? It doesn't come loose though. I mean, it does, you know, like that washer's a little loose. It will maybe make a little rattle. That drives you nuts or not, but that keeps this lid. I mean, this lid is not gonna come off for nothing now. That lid is on there, you know. So that was my fix for it. So just keep that in mind when you buy this. But other than that, I have had no issues with this trail tamer, this Cabela's trail tamer box. So now that we're done with that, let's get to what I carry and why I carry it and what's in here. So now let's start off with this is what I call, and I'm using some of my camera stuff here, but this is what I call my camera box, or camera bag, sorry, camera box. That's what I call my camera bag. You know, right here, I put on the side of it, all, like that's like to clean the lens on the little camera. You know, I carry all the little attachments that are, I haven't got a remote. I even carry all the attachments on this side. This side actually has my, I like this thing. This thing actually clamps down. You know, you can get this small rig, you know, look for it on Amazon, like 15 bucks. This thing just clamps down to any of the bars, and then my camera just twists onto it, you know. You know, everybody probably thinks I have fancy stuff. I really don't have anything fancy. I use my phone for a lot of the filming. That's what I'm using right now, and I have holders I've bought in for it, you know, and I have like big old tripods like I use for hunting that it also works good for the camera. So, and then inside of it, you know, lately I've been carrying masks around in case we get stopped. In here I keep an extra pair of riding goggles in case it's at night, you know. Yeah, I wish this was better to do, yeah, but these are riding goggles in here. These are actually old. These have been around since like 2004. That's how old these are. You know, some things you just don't ever throw away. But and then I keep inside the camera bag is also this is, you know, I used to have a Polaris before, so I think that's why I mainly bought this Polaris, but this is a battery jumper, you know, to jump your battery. So like I said, I wish I had a better way of doing this. I'm trying to think of how to do this. Put the camera down like that, maybe, where you guys can see what I'm doing. But yeah, this thing inside of it, you know, it's got your cable jumpers on it. It's got even, you know, the pair to charge it. This thing I actually even carry. I think I had it on one of my last videos I was talking about it. I keep an extra phone cable in here for my phone, you know, because it has USB ports on the charging unit itself. So it's awesome. It should be fully charged. Yeah, it says 100% charged, you know. But this is nice to have this in case your battery goes dead, or if your phone goes dead, you got something to charge it with. And that's always with me when I ride. All this stuff actually is always with me when I ride. So that's kind of a cool thing to carry around. If you guys don't have one, I recommend buying it. I'm gonna guess around 100 bucks, but it's good to have. So that just goes back inside of here. Kind of put that like that, so that just goes back inside. And like I said, I close my camera because all my camera here. So here's the camera right here. I keep it there. It's already ready to go. The extra batteries were up on top. Down here on the side compartment, haven't been using this lately. Here's some maps, but I keep my Garmin in there. So, and I haven't been using it lately, but my Garmin I have right there. Oh, that's something that's also in here, along with some tissue, is my is the holder for it, you know. So I have the holder, and then you guys are probably going, where does that go? That mounts. It's got a ball thing here, and it mounts to that ball there. So my Garmin's usually sitting up here. But I haven't been using it lately. Most places I've been going have a pretty good cell site. So I've been kind of being okay with that on where I'm at with I don't get lost, in other words. So, but it's still fun to use it. Like I used to tell you guys like how many miles I went and all that. So I should start using it again, because it tells me all that, and it'll tell me how long I've been out on a ride. It'll tell me how many miles I went. So maybe I should be using that Garmin more. But that's pretty much what's in what I call the camera bag, you know. But this, like I said, this always comes with me on the ride. So that's the camera bag. Now this bag, wow, you know, I don't even know where to start on this bag. So let's kind of put you guys right here. But this bag, you know, like those should be inside on it. On the side right here on it, I guess I have a flashlight in there. Oh, that's something that's over in the other bag that's supposed to be in this bag. I forgot I took it out when we were hunting, if I can find it. Yeah, it's my flashlight. So this flashlight I usually have in this bag. So I'm gonna put it back in there. So I have this is another light. It has battery, like a magnets that it sticks to it. So 2 flashlights in there. I keep some matches in there. I have like a lock, that the lock's actually for the box. So if I'm gonna get off and go into a store or something, I can lock up my Cabela's box and don't have to worry about anybody trying to get into it. Which, I mean, they could rip it open if they wanted to, but they're usually not. This has all my, I'm not gonna pull it out. This has all my like insurance cards, all that stuff in there, you know, for riding on the road. You have to keep all that paperwork with you. So this little front compartment pretty much holds in it. It's just mainly paperwork and flashlights and matches. So now you open the inside of it. Everybody's probably going, man, you carry this stuff all the time with you? Yeah, I carry this stuff all the time with me. So we're gonna go by bag here. So these are all canvas bags. So you pull out yellow bag, blue bag, gray bag, brown bag, and I literally have one more bag that's orange, but that stays on the front of the quad, and that is this has the cable that goes to the winch right there. It plugs into it, and it makes an extension for the winch. If you guys ever have seen any of my other videos, you've seen me use this one time, but that's where that bag goes, and that's where that one stays. And I keep it there just because it's quick to grab when you need it for the winch. So anyway, so back over here. So now let's pull those bags out. Then I also keep this shackle right here. There's also a mini shackle in here. I call it a mini shackle. Another flashlight I keep in here. Yep, she still works. So what else is in here? So I also keep a snatch block in here. You guys have seen my videos with that in it. I keep an air compressor for 12 volt on it. This air compressor is like years and years. I bet you it's probably like 15 years old. Still works, that's all that matters. And then I keep a toe strap in here. I wish I had a tree saver. I think I've said that in one of my other videos. I'd like to get a tree saver and put it in there too and carry that around. So I carry a whole bunch of these in there. Each one of these bags came with one, so I just have like a pile of them in there. But anyhow, they're like, well, what do I keep in each bag, right? That's probably, you know, the big question. What does each bag have in it? So like the yellow bag, I think you guys have seen this bag. He's watched my tire repair. This has actually some zip tie, cable ties, whatever you want to call them, right here. It has all my tire stuff in it, and then tire repair stuff, I should say. I keep a knife in it just in case I need a knife or anything. You guys are probably going, gosh, does he know each bag what it has when he needs it? Actually, I do. It's kind of funny how you just remember. Then I got some cord in here, and you know, that's kind of funny that now that I've seen this, I have this cord. I usually carry a 10x10 tarp in this bag also, just in case I ever get stranded. That's why I have the matches, that I have some kind of shelter, and that's what the rope's for. And I took that tarp out for hunting. I need to put it back in, so that's a good reminder for me today to put that tarp back in my bag. So anyway, so that's pretty much what's in that bag. This bag right here, the brown bag, this one has another thicker rope, longer rope, and it's full of these bungees. I just keep a whole bunch of bungees in there. I mean, you'd be amazed what I use them for, but that's what this brown bag's for. All these bungees that I keep in there, you know. And let me get that zip back up. So that's what's in there. Now, let me move these two bags out of the way. So then the gray bag, I'm not gonna pull everything out, but everything in it, you know, I keep some electrical tape. You know, this is my tool bag, I call it. You know, I got crescent in there. I got, you know, needle nose in here. I got screwdrivers in here. I got a ratchet set in there, sockets, everything you can think of. Now, everything in here, like that I picked to put in this tool bag, you know, some vice grips in here. I went around my quad and figured out what I would need to take stuff apart on my quad, and this is what I came out with. So that's what I always tell people, when you make your little tool bag, you should just look at your quad and see what tools you need, you know, what kind of, you know, ratchet set you need in it. And that's how I did it. So that's my tool bag right there. Pretty simple, really. Zip that back up. And then the blue bag. Now, the blue bag in here, this will make you guys laugh. Right here in this bag, it's an electric horn, and it has even where it just plugs in, so it would, probably hard to see it in there, but it's an electric horn. So when you're on the road, one of those things like I told you guys with the rear view mirrors, I have to have a horn on it to make it street legal. So I just plug that into there. The horn just clips right onto here, onto that metal bar real easy, or right here, and I can reach it to honk the horn. It's kind of funny, but every time I've gotten even asked what I have, once I tell them I have it, they kind of leave me alone. So it's not like anything I even carry around or put on my bike very often, but I do keep it just in case. Now, I carry a first aid kit. Now, I've heard some guys tell me, you know, why do you have a first aid kit? Does that mean you're going to drive reckless and crash? Well, no, not at all. That doesn't mean why I'm carrying a first aid kit. You know, this thing has, I keep Tylenol in it, you know, I keep Imodium in it, I keep ibuprofen in it, you know. And what if I'm just hooking up you're using one of these items here, you know, or even using the tire repair kit, and I cut my finger or cut my hand? Well, I'd like to have something like this with me to at least, you know, stop the bleeding and stuff like that. I don't carry this thinking I'm going to crash and or be driving reckless, and that's why I carry a first aid kit. Maybe some people do, but that's not why I carry mine. So I hope people aren't categorizing people or just assuming, oh, they have a first aid kit, so they must be a reckless, you know, ATV rider or something like that. That's not why I carry it. So, but yeah, so I carry a little first aid kit, you know, probably a smart thing to have. And that's about it, guys. You know, it wasn't very much I really carry, other than I'm glad I did this because I did not realize, it looks like a lot, don't it? I did not realize that I did not have that tarp in there. So And then the Cabela's box, you guys, you know, it's obviously been a good box other than the one modification I made. And like I said, one of these latches, you know, broke. I think it was like $5 to get 2 more of these rubber latches off of Amazon. But you can tell, like, you see that one, how it has a design. This one's doesn't have that design on it. Good old Maritimer. That guy's got an awesome channel. I can't get enough watching his channel. He's even got a review that's probably one of his older videos. You guys should look at his review and see what he carries. I should look it up and put the link in here, but he has a video where he carries different stuff. But you gotta remember, he's in Canada, I'm in Arizona. So he carries a lot of different stuff, but it's more suitable to his climate, you know. And it doesn't mean that I live in Arizona and it does is, if you live in Arizona, you don't need the stuff he has. No, there's parts of Arizona you could definitely probably use the stuff he has because it snows up north, you know. So I'd look at his channel because it's interesting to see when you live in a different climate what he carries to what I carry. So yeah, so that's about it, guys. Wasn't much more than that. So hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I carry in my bike and what I take with me when I ride. You know, this bike's still doing awesome for me. I can't get enough of the Honda, you know. I am a fan of Yamaha also. Those are my 2 favorite brands, is Honda and Yamaha, even though this is my first Honda ever. So yeah, that's about it, guys. So like always, let me flip you around here. So like always, everybody, keep the powder dry, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.